Alright guys, one of the first things that we usually learn in a programming language is how to have some kind of output. So let's see how can we output something using JavaScript. As you can see here, I have my index.js file and here is my index.html file, and I have linked my JavaScript file right here. And in the previous video we installed live server in our VS Code. So now let's go ahead and open up our HTML file in our live server. You can see here this is open with live server, and here also you can see this option which says go live. You can either click this go live or you can right click here and open it with your live server. Both way will work. Alright, you can see here is my index.html file. It's completely empty. Now let's see how can we have some kind of output in JavaScript. Well, as you saw in the previous video, we can use alert function to have some kind of pop-up message in our page. So I can write alert and then I can write some message here and it will pop up. For example, let's say welcome and let's hit save. Now we can see here I have a pop-up message saying welcome. I can click OK and then it will go. So this is the first way to have some kind of output in JavaScript, but this is not the best way. And actually this is not the most common way. The best way and the most common way is to use console.log in your JavaScript file to have some kind of output. So I can write console.log, and inside this parentheses, just like alert, we can have our message. We can use either single quotes or double quotes or backticks, no matter. So let's this time write this in double quotes. So let's write welcome again. Now let's hit save, but as you can see there is no message in this page, and that's because this message is printed in your developer tools. So you can right click in your page, go to inspect. Let me expand this browser. Alright, so you can see here it is my developer tools, and right beside this elements tab you can see here is my console tab. So if I click this, you can see that the message is printed right here. And this is the most common way to have JavaScript output. So we can write console.log and it will print this message. Whatever we put here, it will print it right here in our console tab. Alright, now the next thing that I want to talk about is comments in JavaScript. But first thing first, what are comments? Basically, we use comments for two purposes. The first purpose is to add some notes in our codes. For example, here, let's say that we have a bunch of codes and I want to add some notes here. So I can write double slashes and then everything that I write here, for example, I can write this is some, I don't know, some notes, for example. So this is called a comment. And actually comments are not executed in our code. For example, if I hit save this, you can see that nothing changed here. We still have our welcome again, and the browser kind of ignores this thing. It knows that this is a comment, so this is some kind of note, and we can add these notes to make our codes more readable and also easy to understand and easy to remember. So this is called a single line comment. And also there is another type of comments which is multi-line comments, and we can write slash then asterisk sign, and then everything that we write here you can see that they are in green color. These are all comments. And then how can we close this comment? We can press asterisk and slash again, and you can see that now we are out of our comment. So this is how can we add long comments and multi-line comments. So let me clear this. So the first purpose of comments is to add notes in our codes, and the second purpose of comments and using comments is to prevent from execution of a code. For example, if I don't want to run this line of code, I don't want to console.log this welcome message, so I can simply comment this out, and then you can see that if I now hit save, it's gone. JavaScript will ignore this line of code because it sees that it is a comment, so it ignores and it doesn't execute this code. And if we uncomment this and hit save, you can see that we can see our message again. So this is the second purpose of using comments. It is used for preventing from execution of a part of our code. Alright guys, this was all about how you can output something and how to use comments in JavaScript. In the next video, we're going to talk about variables in JavaScript. So catch you in the next video.